Going on? How y'all doing? This video gonna be about only one African American football coach in the NFL, and it's Mike Tomlin. And when you know it, 15 straight years where he has finished above 500, which is quite remarkable, all things considered in this day and age. He's a Super Bowl winner, and appeared in another one. And when you're black, you got to set such a high standard. David Culley got fired yesterday by the Houston Texans, but let's be realistic. He never had a chance. When you have your star quarterback benched a whole year in Deshaun Watson and you're playing rookies, etc., playing whatever you can get, what is the expectations? But I want to know, how is Culley fired but Dan Campbell from Detroit isn't? Please explain that away. And Brian Flores got fired from the Dolphins, which I kind of could see because I think there was some tension and some situation, but still, they only have one black head coach left in the NFL, which I always say stands for Negroes Forget Leadership, because the NFL is racist as it can be. Hardly ever any black general managers and no black ownership. It's a good old boy league. Roger Goodell is just a puppet. And I don't want to hear old white guy, all this other stuff. They do what they feel comfortable with. I don't care if Robert Kraft is hanging out with Meek Mill or Jerry Jones hanging with them. They're not bringing in black head coaches. They're not bringing in black general managers. They're manipulating the Rooney Rule, and they're just, they got all these slogans about end racism, equality, but they don't do nothing for the front line and center. And before someone tell me about 70% of players are black, well, yeah, the plantation was full too. What does that mean? Who's owning in the big house? Who's paying? Who is the overseer? It ain't nothing but a plantation. That's why Colin Kaepernick was 100% correct. And that's why some punk like Michelle Tafoya ran her behind off. Because the bottom line is this. You don't have no equality when you have to still ask how come. Eric Bieniemy for Kansas City should have about 5 jobs lined up right now. Okay. And it's a travesty. It's a travesty. It's racist to the bone, to the core. I still can't get over Jim Caldwell got fired from Detroit. He's better than Dan Campbell and Matt Patricia tied together in Detroit. He did more. They keep putting on adding more seasons. They want 20, 30. They want 20, almost 20 game seasons, and you ain't getting 5 wins. Why is these busters getting jobs? White boys keep getting rehired, reshuffled. It's like let's just reshuffle the deck. But black head coaches can't get the love. The NFL ought to be ashamed of itself, social society. But when you live in a racist country with a racist agenda, I always say everything comes back to reparations. Because if you put people on equal footing, you wouldn't have this. NFL ain't hardly equal footing, neither is none of professional sports. Please hit the like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And if you're a football fan and it don't dawn on you, only one black head coach left, then what are you looking at? Because if you are looking beyond the field, you'd want to see people representing the entirety. I'm out.